Chapter 2. Harper.
How about on social media? Anything unusual been happening there lately? Threatening messages on Facebook or Twitter?
The police detective had his notepad and pen at the ready and was fixing me with a disinterested expression, like he was working on a production line in a factory rather than investigating an acid attack on a Hollywood actress in the middle of LA. If it weren't for the modern clothes, I would have expected him to be talking about dames and dive bars, and to be smoking a cigarette to pass the time until he could get back to the whiskey in his office. I don't know. I don't think so. It's usually not me running my public accounts directly anymore. A couple years ago, they just got too many people following them for me to handle, so we have Jenny Wilson, to log in and post as me. My mom tells her what we want to put out there. Jenny writes the draft, and then my mom okays it.
Where can I find Jenny to speak to her? He asked. Here are her contact details.
My mom pushed her phone over the table, where the detective copied Jenny's details into his notepad. But there's like a torrent of filth and threats that come in on those accounts. I already know that much. People ask me to come visit them in their countries and to make sure I come alone. Others say they'll kill me because I didn't play Dark Fox right. There's just so much of it, I said.
Agreed Detective Ridley. People tend to blow a lot of hot air on the internet. I'm sure a lot of 13-year-old boys will piss their pants when I knock on the door, and there'll be a lot of wild geese being chased. But I'll follow up on everything. I promise you that.
How does somebody just disappear in the middle of the day like that? How did he not get caught already? My mom asked.
What probably happened was he had other clothes under that tracksuit, and he tore it off as he went around a corner before making his way to wherever his car was parked. As far as we've been able to find, he didn't drop the cup, and he didn't ditch the tracksuit anywhere near where the incident took place, which obviously gives us less to work on. That was clever on his part, but on the other hand, he did this in an incredibly public place, and that was pretty stupid. In my opinion, he's thought about what he was going to do a lot, but he's more than a little unhinged and desperate. He'll have made enough mistakes for us to catch him, I think.
I hope you find him fast, said my mom, accepting her phone back from the detective. Detective Ridley nodded.
That'll be all for now. If you can't think of anything else that might be relevant.
I shrugged. My mom shook her head slowly, and the policeman flipped the cover back over on his notepad before standing up.
Oh, one other thing, he said. Maybe you should look into some kind of bodyguard. Somebody more full-time than Orson.
We'll definitely look into it, said my mom. We both accompanied him to the front door, where he left us with a nod and a
Mrs. Bayliss, Miss Bayliss,
before heading towards his car. The door clicked shut behind him, and I rubbed at the bandage on my arm. How's it feeling, honey? She asked. It doesn't hurt, just kind of itches a little bit every now and then. Is it going to scar? I rolled my eyes and walked away. She was worried about my marketability at a time like this. Harper, where are you going? I asked you if it was going to scar. My mother followed me to the kitchen, where I grabbed my car keys off the hook. When I turned around, she was right there in front of me, a look of confusion on her face. And I took a deep breath to calm myself, grasping at the hope that I might have misjudged her. They said probably not. It was only a few drops and was washed off really quickly. That poor man, though. Nick. Nobody has told us what's going on with him, if he's going to be all right. He got hit by a lot more than I did. I'm going to the hospital to thank him. We can't go now, Harper. We've got to record an interview with Jay and Maria. I gave her a blank look. For the breakfast show? My mom held her hands out at the sides, palms up, in exasperation. I know who Jay and Maria are, Mom. We'll have to reschedule. It's been 2 days already, and I haven't thanked him. He might have saved my life. Without him, there wouldn't be any more interviews, no more movies, no more anything. But Pandora Rising isn't going to promote itself.